Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Attree Unplugged. It has been some time, but we're back.
Now we're back.
You might notice some interesting decorations behind us. One of our admin girls here, Amy, loves Halloween, so we've gone all out, and we've got an event, haven't we?
Yeah, we're going to let general public, as we do every year, come and have a walk through. That's just a little insight into what the office looks like, and we love it. It puts a smile on everyone's face, especially the kids. So it's a good time of year.
Yeah, so that'll obviously happen on the 31st. So keep an eye on the social media side of things, and definitely get along.
Yeah, mate, for sure. Look forward to as I said, general public coming and have a look and getting a bit scared.
Beautiful. We're going to touch on a little bit, sort of some business movements and what sort of happened over the last sort of couple of months, quarter.
Yeah, mate.
And then sort of transition into the market. Rental market at the moment. It's in interesting times.
It's interesting, absolutely. The last quarter, from a business point of view, we've gone plus 25 net asset growth. We've got Talisha on board to help us with the field service side of things, which has been brilliant. Mm-hmm. And what that's allowed us to do is get out in the field more. And obviously with the influx of properties, we need to be able to get them open and get them out to the public and what have you. So, we'll just talk about the numbers before. Month on month is quite interesting in terms of, home opens and applications and all that sort of jazz. So, maybe just a quick roundup of all that.
Yeah, it sort of resulted, obviously, with the growth, led to needing for us to add another person to the team to help out with on the ground. And then that's obviously where Talisha comes in, and then the field service role. Let's touch a little bit on the field service role and sort of the decision around that first, and then we can sort of jump into the numbers.
Yeah, look, as the portfolio has expanded, and as a business, we've made the decision quite a while ago to go from Two Rocks to Dawesville. Mm-hmm. With that comes its own sort of challenges. But look, we've knocked everyone on the head, and it's been an awesome time. But just having Talisha out on the field and being able to get to those home opens wherever they are, assist with all that aspect of the property management business has been a huge positive. Very lucky she's an awesome employee, and fits that role really well. So it's been a really, really positive move for the business.
Yeah, and that's obviously, as we mentioned, with the plus 25% growth, that's led to more home opens. And I think it was sort of 30 or 40 home opens additionally between sort of July and August that she helped with, which led to sort of 50 applications.
Absolutely, yeah. Like plus 50 applications month on month is, it's has its own challenges. Yep. We're very lucky. Annie, who's been with us forever, is amazing and gets through them. But all the team stepped up and helped, and it's been a really good environment. And just very lucky to be surrounded by good people.
Yeah, and that led to 26 properties leased, so a pretty good month.
That was a good month. Yeah, 26 is good. Absolutely, and with the growth, obviously, we need to be doing that. But I guess what's important, and we speak about this all the time, and it's been like the fundamental backbone of the business, is it's not about rushing people into properties. That we've got to do our due diligence, we've got to follow our processes, and that's where Annie is so brilliant at what she does, and we're so lucky to have her. And there are times when we have to say to owners that this application is not acceptable, and then they make the decision. Obviously, it's their call, but we take our time and we make sure that we put the due diligence in.
100%, yeah. All we can do is obviously do all the checks and everything we need to do and arm the owners with as much information as we can. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That leads into sort of the market and where we're sitting at the moment. It's interesting, isn't it, with what we're going through?
Absolutely. And it's probably been the last quarter, mate, where it was nuts. Like you could throw a property out there, put any price on it, and you rent it. To very, very quickly, things are just starting to chill a little bit. We're just noticing numbers starting to relax at home opens. And then if you are pricing properties incorrectly, you are not seeing the numbers that you need to get the property leased. So, it's been a really interesting shift.
It has. I felt like through sort of our southern corridor, Southern River, Harrisdale, Waters, it got to a point where you and I started pricing properties, and then all of a sudden it was just like, nope, that's not it. That's not the price point. Come back down. And again, you're pricing them and you're presenting them well. You're getting good numbers from all aspects. You're getting good inquiries. You're getting good people through the home opens, which obviously results in in more applications. Yeah, good numbers.
Absolutely. And I think the market needed a breath. Like it was just, it was getting a little bit out of control.
far too difficult for tenants.
It was far too difficult for tenants, and we need to make sure that there's movement in the market and people can get into properties, and we're not putting too much stress on the tenants, but on the flip side of that, the market had corrected itself the wrong way for such a long period of time that when our run come, it come really quickly. And I think we've got a nice balance at the moment where there's enough properties out there to lease. There's enough applicants out there to lease those properties. So it's a nice balance, but it's definitely chilled out a little bit.
Yeah, and it's not to scare investors or anything like that away. Numbers are still, through the roof. So people are still looking. I mean, rental prices in Perth are still really good.
Absolutely.
Good yields, good returns. Yeah. So it's not to scare them away. It's just to paint a realistic picture of where it's at.
Yeah.
We don't. You and I both don't do it. We don't sort of overset expectations in terms of pricing properties and things like that. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what we wanted to jump on and have a quick chat about how the market's, how it's performing, and sort of,
just keep everyone updated.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm 100% with you. There's nothing to stress about. There are plenty of people out there, and every property is getting leased.
Yeah, correct.
But it's interesting, and it's going to be an interesting next quarter as we come into Christmas.
Yep.
Which can traditionally be a little bit quieter because people don't like to move.
Yep.
Into January where we do get really, really busy.
Correct. Yep.
February's really busy. Traditionally, March is our highest leasing month. So it's just interesting times, and it's good fun.
Beautiful. Keep an eye on the market, guys. We're getting back into it. We're going to get more regular and keep putting out stuff. So keep an eye on social media. As we mentioned, we've got the walkthrough for Halloween 31st. So keep an eye on the Attree socials and bring the kids down, have a look.
Cheers, mate.
Cool. Thanks for
your yarn. Ciao.
Bye.